My wife opened our marriage, so why is she the one threatening divorce now? Here's the part she never saw coming. My wife Renee came back from a women's empowerment retreat last spring and announced she'd outgrown the version of us. She wanted room to breathe, to rediscover herself, to love without walls. Translation, she wanted to keep sleeping with Kellen, her personal trainer, without the inconvenient label of cheating. I'm a court stenographer. I spend 40 hours a week typing down every word people say, exactly as they say it, while pretending I'm furniture. I own one suit. My idea of a big night is breaking in a new mechanical keyboard. Renee was certain a man like me would panic at the idea of an open marriage and beg her to keep things closed. So when she slid a printed relationship agreement across the kitchen table, yes, an actual contract she'd typed up, and asked me to sign, she expected tears. Instead, I read it twice. You're really okay with this? She asked, pen hovering, smile a little too wide. Sounds fair, I said. Mind if I keep a copy? Her smile flickered. She didn't know that mind if I keep a copy is the most dangerous sentence a documentation guy can say. The agreement was 3 pages. Renee wrote most of it herself, all freedom and growth and no judgment. But she'd added one clause to look reasonable, never imagining it would matter. Both parties agree to full honesty. Any relationship that began before the signing of this agreement is a betrayal of the marriage and is not protected by this arrangement. She put that in to seem fair. I signed. I kept my copy. For 4 months, Renee lived her best life. Tuesdays and Thursdays with Kellen, weekend girls trips that involved exactly 0 girls. She'd float in past midnight glowing, telling me about her journey toward her authentic self. Meanwhile, I made grilled cheese for our daughter, helped with fractions, and went to bed alone. I wasn't angry. I was busy. Because here's the thing about being furniture. People forget you're in the room. Then my buddy Reggie dragged me to a gallery opening, mostly to get me out of the house. That's where I met Nora. Nora's a courtroom sketch artist. We'd actually worked the same trial for 2 weeks and never spoken. Both of us silent professionals in the corner while everyone else fell apart. She'd sketched me once, in the background, because you were the only calm person in the room. We talked for 3 hours. She thought my keyboard obsession was charming instead of concerning. She laughed at my impression of a lawyer objecting to his own question. By the end of the night, I'd forgotten what it felt like to be furniture. First date, coffee turned into a 4-hour walk. Second date, she tried to teach me to sketch, and I produced something that looked like a haunted potato. Third date, she met my daughter, who announced Nora was way funnier than mom, which I swear I did not coach. Suddenly, I was the one floating in past dinner, smiling at my phone. Renee noticed instantly. You seem different, happier. Did something happen? Just a good